Hi guys, I'm Phil Snow, knee, fat loss and performance coach. Kapow! Today's video then is all about overeating in social engagements, okay? So we've all had social engagements and we know that when we go out with our friends and family, we typically eat a little bit more and it's dangerous territory, particularly when we have a fat loss goal, okay? So instead of avoiding our friends and family, let's come up with some ideas of how we can continue and maintain our progress if we're going out to dinner, etc. Okay, so just to start with then a few little statistics, okay? I've come across these before, but for you newbies, okay, if you are out to dinner and you're eating with one other person, you are likely to consume 35% more food than what you would do by yourself. If you are out to dinner with 4 people, okay, that goes up to 75% more food that you would consume than if you were by yourself. And if you're out to dinner with 7 or more people, that goes up to 96% more food than what you would consume by yourself. Okay, and that's not very unrealistic. Just think about the last time you was at a wedding buffet, an all-you-can-eat buffet. I don't know, a big social event or something like that. Okay, so it's not that hard to believe, really, and you could probably relate to getting caught in that trap. So what can we do? Right, if you're around the table then with your friends and family, etc., we need to be prepared, okay? The best way, in my opinion, to be prepared is always have a plan, all right? So the first plan, or the first tip if you like, is number 1, okay? Start eating last, okay? Start eating last, okay? So be the last person to start eating at the table. Number 2, take your time, okay? Only eat to 80% full, but how do you do that? Eat at the same pace as the slowest eater. Now, I can sympathise with a lot of you there. That is very, very painful, okay? When you've got a really slow eater who just keeps talking and moving their food around the plate, it is so unbelievably unbearable, okay, having to eat at the same place as them. But it will slow you down a little bit. You'll notice the much more enrichment and enjoyment from your food because you're chewing it, you're taking longer, you're conversing with the people around you, and you're going to get to that 80% full mark before you even realise that you are, okay? Number 3 is refuse any additional scoops or one more serving if you like, okay? So when your friend and family goes, oh, would you like one more serving? Say, oh, no, thank you. But how do you do that? Because it's not always as easy as that, is it? And we know that. Simply leave some food on your plate, okay? That signals to the host, if you like, that you have not finished, okay? So they're not gonna load you up even more if you still have food on your plate, okay? Again, it's a bit of a task, okay? It's gonna take a while for you to get your head around that one if you're a bit of a speed eater, but just chill out, okay? Leave some food behind, okay? And then number 4, okay, is our irresistible intentional implementation, okay? We've talked about this before, and X equals Y, so if, when, then, okay? If, when, then, just to simplify it. So if I go out to dinner tonight, then I need to make sure I train hard in the morning and I reduce my food intake for the rest of the day, and I'm definitely gonna go to the gym tomorrow. When I go out to dinner tonight, I will have smaller portion sizes and I will make sure I go to the gym tomorrow, okay? If, stroke when, then I will. Okay, cool. So guys, they're my top tips. Remember, just because you've had a little bit of a blowout, okay, it doesn't mean you need to go all out and destroy your progress, okay? Remember this phrase, you wouldn't carry on driving with a flat tire, okay? So just because you've had a spoonful of dessert doesn't mean that you need to go and blow out and have loads of beers because you're like, oh my God, that's the end of my progress, okay? Use your noodle, guys, keep it real.